Kate Carter works in Oklahoma with storm chasers Javi, Addie, Praveen, and her boyfriend Jeb. The team, working alongside the Dorothy 5 Doppler, fires barrels of sodium polyacrylate beads into tornadoes to reduce their intensity and secure funding for further research. However, the attempt fails, and the crew is in trouble when the storm develops into an EF5 storm. A traumatized Kate survives while Javi watches from afar as Addie, Praveen, and Jeb are blown apart and killed. 5 years later, Kate works at a NOAA office in New York City. Javi, who works for Storm Par, a mobile tornado radar company, offers Kate a 1-week position on a team testing a new phased array radar tornado scanning system. Kate initially declines, but changes her mind after Javi sends her a news report about a tornado that destroyed a city without warning, assuring her that there is a chance to save a life. Kate and Javi join the Storm Par team in Oklahoma, which includes Scott, Javi's business partner.
Tyler Owens, a popular YouTube storm chaser known as the Tornado Wrangler, has also come to Oklahoma from Arkansas to try to take advantage of a predicted tornado outbreak. Tyler is accompanied by crew members Boone, Danny, Dexter, and Lily, as well as British journalist Ben. Storm Par and Tyler's crew track an EF1 tornado that touches down at a nearby wind farm. Kate suffers a panic attack and is forced to flee by car, unable to help Javi set up the final scanner. The research team tracks another storm that produces another EF1, which also produces a satellite that separates. Storm Par notices the satellite's strength increasing and follows it, but shuts down the third scanner when it reaches EF3 strength. Kate and Javi narrowly escape death and travel to the nearby tornado-ravaged town of Crystal Springs to help with the recovery efforts with Tyler's crew. Kate, who dismisses Tyler and his team as fame seekers, is surprised to learn that they use their sales to help tornado victims, while Storm Par investor Marshall Riggs profits from buying land damaged by the tornado. Tyler invites Kate to a rodeo near Stillwater where the two bond. A large EF4 tornado occurs, and Kate takes Tyler and the neighbors to an empty motel pool where the motel owner and 2 guests are killed. Afterwards, Kate confronts Javi about Riggs' intentions, and Javi claims to know nothing about the victims, but an angry Javi thoughtlessly blames Kate for the deaths of his friends. In despair, Kate leaves Javi and seeks refuge at her mother's farm in Sapulpa. Tyler follows Kate and uncovers Kate's previous work on tornado destruction experiments. Kate initially rejects Tyler's offer to help repeat the experiment, but later accepts. The next day, they release beads into a passing EF1 tornado, but it does not disappear. While Javi uses the scan data to apologize for his previous statements, Kate suspects a change in the experiment to correct a previous oversight, namely the addition of silver iodide. The research team tracks another tornado occurring near El Reno. Javi and Scott are nearly killed, but narrowly escape when a tornado hits the refinery and starts a fire. The tornado explodes into an EF5, about a mile wide, heading toward El Reno. Javi rushes to the town to help Kate and the Wranglers with the recovery efforts, but Scott urges him to continue his mission for Riggs. Javi leaves Scott on his journey and breaks up his partnership with Riggs, finally realizing how ruthless Riggs and his team are. All emergency shelters are full, so Kate, Tyler, and their team evacuate the townspeople to a nearby movie theater. Tyler is trapped under the derailed streetcar and debris, and Kate tries to free him. Javi arrives in time to save Tyler before the water tower nearly collapses. With no basement to escape to, and the tornado heading straight for the theater, Kate steers Tyler's truck into the center of the tornado. She fires silver iodide into the tornado, and after a brief struggle with the controls, she manages to fire polyacrylate beads, but the vehicle flips over. The tornado rips through the theater, killing 2 people, nearly killing Lily and Tyler, just as the measures take effect and the tornado subsides. The team rescues Kate and celebrates the success of the experiment. Sometime later, as Kate waits at the airport for her flight back to New York to receive money for further research, Tyler appears. Tyler chases Kate to stop her from leaving, and the two reconcile. Learning that the flight is delayed due to high winds, the two rush out into the storm. A final montage reveals that Ben's story is focused on Kate, and that Kate, Tyler, and Javi have started a new tornado radar company.